told me that you ended up creating your Shopify store. How did that go?
I went pretty good. I went through all the notes I took and just started getting stuff set up and all the shipping rates and everything. I did have some questions about that, and mainly I noticed there were some weights that were kind of skipped over, I guess. And I didn't know if you had a reason for doing that, or like some weight
Uh,
ranges on the shipping costs.
yeah, yeah. So I think I'm echoing.
How about now?
Hello, hello. No, it's perfect now. Oh, I
Okay.
can hear myself, but it's okay. I'll figure something else. Um, Maybe I'm not echoing so much. It's a little bit better. So your question was about the shipping, correct?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Awesome, awesome, cool. So we'll talk about that in a second. How are you doing with everything else, though?
Everything else is going pretty good. A while back, I had gotten a hold of this app that actually
Mm-hmm.
brings in all your. It can bring in all your items and all that stuff from AliExpress. So I've been playing around with that, and it's pretty cool. Like
Oh,
it
I think
totally.
I think I think that's the thing that Chase created, right? Chase Brown or something
Yeah,
like that. Oh
Chase
my
Bowers,
God, yeah.
dude.
Yeah. How did you get a hold of that?
It is awesome. This guy that I don't know how I started talking to him, but I saw a Shopify video he did where he demonstrated how to use it, and this was probably about 3 4 weeks ago, and they were doing like the beta testing of it. So I asked how to be a beta tester of it, and I ended up having to buy it, after the beta test phase was over when they actually did the launch. But I knew I would end up using it because it just looked really, really sweet. Like it makes everything so much faster, dude. You don't have to like copy and paste. Even like when you're fulfilling orders, all you have to do is just use this Chrome extension, and it'll like automate everything. It'll swap out the addresses. It'll do everything. Pretty cool.
What? Oh, dude, I gotta get my hands on that. Thanks for that. I think I have it. Because I remember Chase gave it away to the seven-figure mastermind. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, what's funny is like when I got it, like the training that's in it, Chris Record does some of the training on it.
Oh,
And
nice,
then he
nice.
tries and then he upsells to the 3-0 club, which we've already got. So
Oh, that's funny as hell. Yeah, yeah, that's cool, dude. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's probably gonna make your life so much easier. So what I'm gonna do really quickly is I'm gonna hold on to that question he talked about shipping, and then we're gonna where we left off. So last we left off, we talked about the Shopify overview. We talked about setting up your store. I know that you have a question here when it comes to shipping. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about how to source products out, product offers, right? Upsell offers, downsell offers, recurring offers, email offers, bundle offers. We kind of covered all that stuff. We talked about referral offers. We didn't talk about building a brand. We didn't talk about sales process. And we didn't talk about the metrics, how to measure and scale ads and optimize when to kill. So we're going to talk about that. I figured I think the most important thing here to kind of get you moving and rolling is kind of talking about the metrics really quickly. Um, so I'm going to give you the metrics to look at. So like for me personally, when I first got started, I was really overwhelmed because there's so much data that Facebook gives you, which is awesome. But at the end of the day, I kind of just want to get rid of all the stuff that doesn't really matter and kind of just look at the stuff that really paints a picture and really that lets me know if the ad that I'm doing is working or not. So we're going to be talking about the metrics, and the metrics. At first I kind of just went around asking people what they do, how do they rate their Facebook ad, but then I really zoned in on three specific metrics that we're going to be talking about, which is going to be it's going to be link clicks, which is going to let you know how many people are clicking on your link, and we're going to be talking about also purchase link, which is basically a metric that lets you know what's the cost per purchase, which is really important. And also another one which is a PPE metric, which basically allows you to, it basically tells you how the people are engaging with the ad, which is a good indication that lets you know if they are liking what you put in front of them as far as the ad that you're running in front of them. So we're going to talk about those three specific metrics, and then we're going to talk about, I'm going to give you a couple of examples from some of the Facebook ads that I have, and I'm going to show you how to measure it, how to scale, how to optimize, and when to know to kill the ads. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome, bro. So what we're going to do here, just going to log out really quickly. You can see my page, right?
Yes.
Cool. Awesome, dude. Yes, I'm actually testing a couple right now. I'm testing, I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm testing. I'm doing a free plus shipping right now, and I'm testing, so I'm testing, three right now. I'm testing the a Deadpool plush doll, right? Which is this right here. I got one person saying, "Get me one."
I grabbed one of those the other day.
You ended up buying one of these?
No, I put one in my store just to test it out. You know, like.
Yeah.
Just
that's cool, bro. Yeah.
Picking out items.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. So I'm testing this one right now, and I apologize for the noise in the background. I'm chilling at this little cafe. So anyways, I'm testing this one out right now, and I'm testing free, just pay shipping ones. I'm testing, I'm not sure if you, I never watched the show, but I'm testing this Teen Wolf bracelet. This one right here, I'm testing that out. I'm testing a Lord of the Rings little ring. And I'm also testing this is a video game. It's called The Witcher, and it's in fans. So I'm testing those two things out, and we'll see how that goes, right? I don't think the ads have been approved for this one or this one. This one, they've been approved, so we'll see how that goes. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it, and we're going to go to manage ads, and I'm going to share with you how some of this stuff works, and I'll give you some examples, and we're going to go from there. So Facebook gives you a lot of different results, right? So over here where it says columns, you can pick from some of the things that Facebook gives you. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the three specific metrics that I think are important for you to have in your Facebook ads account. Now, of course, as you start sharpening your Facebook skill set and you start learning more, I'm sure that there's going to be other metrics that, maybe Facebook down the line may create other metrics that you may want to learn, or maybe some stuff that they didn't have before that are going to be important. So we're going to link clicks, okay? So I'm going to quickly just explain how link clicks work, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about it, okay? So with link clicks, they're going to let you know the amounts, how much you're spending, the reach, and really this is going to be the CTR. The CTR basically stands for click-through rate, right? Now this specific click-through rate here is basically the percentage of the people who are clicking on the link that takes them off of Facebook. So really, it's the link that people click on to go to store, people click page, right? So that's what that click-through rate is, okay? The following one is basically a CTR all, which basically means these are all of your click-through rates. This includes your likes, your shares, your comments. This includes anything that people can click on the ad. That's what this one includes, okay? And then you have your CPC, which is basically your cost per link, cost per click, right? You understand, just to see how much you're paying per click and to see if it's worth it. And then you have your CPC, which is your cost per click, but all around. This means that your likes, this means anything that people can click on your ad, that's what this is going to be. And then you have your link clicks, which basically means the number of links appearing on your ad or page to direct people off of Facebook, which means that these are the clicks that people are clicking on, the link that the total link clicks that people clicked on from your ad. Okay, so that's the link click. So really quickly, what we're going to do is we're going to basically, I'm going to show you what it's made out of, and then you can either take a picture of it. I'll go through it. Maybe you can watch the replay and then kind of do it on your own or whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to customize columns real quick. So The link click is going to be made out of the amount spent. Okay, and if you type over here in this little search graph, and if you just type in amount spent, it'll pull it up. It's gonna be made out of your campaign name. It's gonna be made out of your reach, your CTR parentheses link, your CTR parentheses all, your CPC parentheses link, your CPC parentheses all, and then clicks, which means all of your link clicks. That's gonna be eight columns selected. Okay, so you can take a picture of it, or you could write them down. Just let me know when you want me to move on.
Okay, yeah, I took a picture. Go ahead.
Awesome. Cool. All right, and once you're done, you just press apply, and then you just save it under link clicks. We're gonna go with the purchase pixel. Okay, so the purchase pixel is we're gonna take a look at right here. So the purchase pixel, you're gonna look at all the clicks. It's gonna include your CTR all, your reach, and purchases. So purchases, obviously, but this basically means the number of times someone has purchased that has been tracked through this Facebook pixel, through this specific ad, right? So that's how that's going to work, okay? And then your cost per purchase is important because this is basically letting you know how much on the average do you need to spend with Facebook for you to make a sale. I personally think this one's the most important one because depending on this, it really determines if you should kill or if you should, if you should do something. I mean, your cost per purchase really determines a lot of things. So this one's obviously a very important one. And then your purchases basically means how much your purchases have been equal to. So meaning what's the conversion value? For some reason, because this is a new Facebook ads account that I'm using, which is my wife's, Facebook is doing a terrible job tracking. So, and then this is your add to cart conversion value, meaning how many times people are, when someone adds something to their cart, what's the average of that? And then you have your cost per add to cart, which is basically how much on the average are people putting inside of the cart, right? And then you have your add to cart, which basically means how many add to carts people have put. So that's basically it. And now we're going to talk about really quickly, we're going to talk about what the purchase pixel is made out of. So if we go on customize column, it's made out of 12 columns, okay? And it's going to be amount spent, campaign name, clicks, parentheses all, CTR, parentheses all, reach. You're going to put your purchase Facebook pixel right in there. Your delivery, your cost per purchase through your Facebook pixel, purchase conversion value through your Facebook pixel, add to cart conversion value through your Facebook pixel, cost per ad conversion value, and your add to cart through Facebook pixel. So it's going to be 12 columns, and you can go ahead.
Add a column?
I'm sorry, what?
How do you add a column?
It's very simple. You just basically, if I click on this impressions, I just click on it.
Okay.
Just by pressing it, it instantly puts it in there.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. So that's basically the purchase pixel. So. And then I'm going to give you a live example, and then we're going to go with PPE, which is basically your post page engagement. And it's basically I'm going to share with you like the stuff that really matters. So you're going to have your amount spent, your reach, your social number of people your ad was shown to with the social information. For example, if 3 people see an ad and an ad 2 times each that says a friend likes your page, it counts as 3 social reaches. So meaning like whenever somebody likes your Facebook page, like maybe how sometimes you like an ad, and then maybe some of your friends have liked an ad or liked a certain fan page, and then it kind of pops up on your news feed and it says this person has also liked this fan page. So that's kind of like what your social reach is. And then clicks all, right? It's basically gonna tell you all the number of clicks on your ad. This also includes offsite clicks and page likes, post comments, event responses, things like that. Then you got your post engagement. Okay, and that basically means everything: shares, views, link, clicks, likes. And then you have your cost per purchase for engagement, which is 3 cents. Your post per likes, your post likes, how many likes are you getting? And then how much each likes are costing you on that post, which is 4 cents. And then you have your post comments, which is basically how many, for each comment that someone's doing, how much is it, how many people have commented. And then your cost per post comment, how much on the average is it costing you for someone to comment. Your post shares, and then it talks about your average cost per post share, how how much you have to spend before someone shares. And then page engagement, cost per engagement, which is basically the same thing, page likes. And then this is important. This is your cost per 1,000 people reach. So based on this, it's going to let you know how competitive the niche that you're in. So basically this means that if we take a look at this example, it basically every $2.43 on the average, Facebook's going to reach 1,000 people. So if I want to reach 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people, I just have to do 243 times 5, and it'll give me an estimate. It'll give me an estimate how much I have to spend to reach that amount of people. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. All right, so we're gonna take a look at an example here. So we're gonna just start off with PPE ads. So on some of these ads that Facebook has been tracking, right, it kind of just gives you data. And it's I think this is very self-explanatory. Unless you want me to explain it, the PPE ad, it pretty much kind of explains itself. And I think the only thing that a lot of people sometimes have questions about is the cost per 1,000 people reach. And I kind of just explained that. So with the PPE ad, this is a good indication. Like if you see your engagement that's doing very, very well, it means that whatever you put in front of them is it probably resonates with your audience. If you start to see a lot of your engagement, not only is the reach really low, but at the same time you're paying a lot for the reach, then it could be an indication that the product that you've put in front of them may be the wrong thing. If you did the right research, which you talked about, if you really did your research, then you can rest assured that the audience that you're targeting or the interest that you have is really good. You just have to put the right product in front of them. So if you put the right product in front of them, it's just naturally going to take off. So it's a good indication to see if your audience is liking the ad that you're putting in front of them, which in this case is a product. So we're going to go to purchase pixels. So let's take a look at this Rocky boxing necklace. And Facebook hasn't been tracking everything because I've had more purchases for this one. But if we just take a look at this example, so with this one, it tells me all the numbers of my click-through rate is pretty high. So normally a good click-through rate is like if you have 5% or more is great. Like on everything, 5% or more is pretty good. It's like an industry standard. And then of course it tells me my purchases, right? So you have 5 purchases, and then it tells me my cost per purchase. So it basically lets me know how much I'm paying per purchase. So that's kind of how that works. And then it's supposed to tell me how much I made from each purchase, but it's not loading. And then it says add to cart. So with this one, it's very simple, meaning that every $6.94, I'm going to be spending a certain amount of money. So this is cool and everything, but when it comes to really optimizing your ads and really digging a little deeper, you want to go into the campaign. So if I click on this, it's going to take me into my ad set. And if I go on here, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the breakdown. And what I want to know is what's happening on my day-to-day basis, right? So I'm going to click on the day-to-day basis, and I'm going to just take a look at this, and I could see that at one point my cost per purchase was at $2.40. And since then, there hasn't been any sales made. So, it also let me know that I made those 2 sales when I reached an average of 2,000 people. But then over here, it also lets me know that I made like 2 sales with only a reach of 1,000. So it kind of just gets you to start thinking. And that's really what I want you to kind of, when you start breaking it down, you're going to realize that you're going to start learning a lot. You're going to start saying, okay, you're going to start reading these numbers, and these numbers eventually are going to start to tell a story. Another thing that I would encourage you to do is if I click on breakdown, I can also click on gender or age. Okay, let's click on age for a second. And now this is going to basically inform me who are the people paying for this, right? And now this is also going to bring it's going to basically open our eyes a little bit more. So when I look at this, right, I can see that the ages between 18 to 24, the cost per purchase is $2.09, which is a lot lower. This is ages to 18 to 24, okay? And if I keep going further, Ages 35 to 44, my cost per purchase on them was $1.14, right? Which is a lot cheaper than $6. So this is giving me more insight. Now, I don't have enough information really to kind of separate the ads as of yet. But as I start getting more sales and I start to see more than just one purchase, it's going to let me, I'm going to do the same exact thing. And if let's just say this had a lot, Facebook was able to track more of my sales and it had even way more sales, then what I would start looking at as far as optimizing or killing my ads would be like the ages. So what are the ages? Like, it seems like this one's, I'm getting a cheaper cost per purchase. It seems like 35 to 44, I'm getting an even cheaper. And then again, another 18 to 24, 158. Oh my God, ages 35 to 44. Again, I'm actually paying 75 cents per purchase, right? Now this is pretty golden right here because, I mean, if you're paying 75 cents on the average to make a sale, right? I mean, you're gonna leave that ad running for as long as you can, right? And that's kind of like what happened with my Nate Diaz shirt. Like when I was selling the UFC shirt, I was averaging 75 cents per purchase, which means that all I had to do is spend 75 cents and boom, a $24 sale would come in through when I was selling shirts. So you see how what we just did here, we can keep breaking this, but we basically went from just looking at this as we basically looked at it like this, and it was $6.09. Then we broke it down into the days and we saw that. But then we broke it out into the age, and we started to see that the age, like there is a certain age, there's a certain demographic of people that were more of the buyers than other ages. So hopefully in this example, it kind of got your mind it kind of started stimulating more ideas, and you started going like, oh wow, this is interesting. Now that I have these metrics, I can see myself letting my ads run, coming back the next day, looking at the story that they're telling me, and I can feel confident that by what I'm learning here, I can kind of, I can see if I want to keep letting it run or killing it or optimizing it, right? So a lot of the optimization when it comes to killing your ads or keeping them is going to come from this metric, purchase pixels, right? That's one part. We just talked about PPE. That's another part. Now we're going to go into link clicks. So if we go into link clicks, we're gonna look at the same thing. So if we look at this dead pool, so my click-through rate is 1% as far as clicks off of Facebook. My CTR all around is 6%, which is not bad. So this is probably a good example here. So like I'm looking at this flash keychain. I'm probably gonna let this run for a little bit more, but something's off here. I might, like my CTR is low, but then my overall CTR is under 5%. So, excuse me. So I probably might look into this because this is just a regular PPE ad. This is a regular PPE ad. So that might be like a red flag for me. Like, okay, so that's interesting. Like, because if you look at this, like for this one, the Witcher necklace, this is looking pretty good right now. 1.43%, and it's 12% click-through rate on all of it. So, and I'm only spending 70 cents cost per click. So I like this. So far this is looking pretty good, but it only has 2 clicks, so it's kind of like hard to see. If we look at the Rocky necklace here, it's got a 0.45 CTR off of Facebook, and then it has over 5% CTR overall. And my cost per click is 54 cents, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cheap, and I've gotten 65 clicks to that. So I'm gonna keep letting it run because so far people are clicking on it. People are interested. So this is something I'm gonna keep letting run. So these are a couple of examples, and this is another one. This one's kind of low, but this one's actually a WC, which is Facebook is optimizing these ads specifically for purchases. So to me, I can probably see why the click-through rate is kind of low here, because it's not a PPE ad. It's not like they're not engaging it. They're more so like buying from it. So That's the link clicks, right? And then over here, it lets you know how many clicks you've gotten. So hopefully that kind of gives you more insight when it comes to link clicks, purchase clicks, and PPE clicks, right?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
does that make sense?
Yeah, the only thing I have a question on is you said a good click-through rate is 5% or more. Is that the overall click-through rate or the actual click-through rate off of Facebook?
Um, what I've noticed is that for me personally, when it's 5% or more overall, I keep it running. I keep it running, right? I keep it running if the overall is over 5%. But I'm also gonna look at the cost per click, right? Like the cost per click is another good indication. So just in case these two are still, you're still kind of going like, but I don't know, should I kill it? Should I keep it? If these two are still kind of like, they don't give you enough information, look at the cost per click. If you're paying like $5 per click, then something's off. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna kill it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Especially if you're doing like a free plus shipping, like one click is like half of your profit. You know what I'm saying?
gotcha.
So if you're still iffy about these two, just look at the cost per click and see how much you're paying, and then that should definitely, like most of these are under. Oh, this is terrible. You see, this one is killed. Cost per click, $11. That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? So so yeah, so that's basically it, and that's understanding those kind of metrics. And if you keep watching the replay and you kind of hear it one more time, maybe more things will click. But understanding those metrics is really going to help you measure, scale, and optimize. And it's also going to let you know when to kill. So I believe that we've gone through this part. Do you have any questions before we move on?
No, no, that all made sense. And this is all based off the pixel that we've already went over the other night, right? Where we go in and we put the pixel, for purchase of the item
Yeah, man. It's
and all
that's
that.
as long as you put the pixels in the right place, you should be straight.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's that. So what we're going to talk about really quickly is establishing trust. So establishing trust and consistency in niche versus general. We talked about customer support and social proof. So let me just open this up now. All right, cool. So what we're going to do here is to build, to establish, to create social proof. There is an application called Go Topo Reviews, and it's a place for people that you can install underneath your products where people can put the reviews about the products. And that's always a great thing because reviews is social proof. And you want to make sure the social proof is there. So you can install that application in your store to be able to do that. So it's called YOTPO Reviews. You can download it and see and put that in your store. As far as customer support goes, here's going to be another an application that I use. It's called Improved Contact Form, and what it does is it basically lets you know when people are contacting you. Um, these are some certain people that have contacted me. I already responded to most of these people, but if you just click on it, it kind of lets you know what people are saying. People are messaging, asking about the product, and things like that. So it's gonna look like this on your store. It's gonna be this little thing, contact us, and then
Okay.
people when they have a question, and that's gonna be good for your store to have as far as customer service until you can outsource that and you can have someone be online and offline answering questions, because that's always a great thing. And niche versus general. We talked about how, for me personally, I found a lot of success being able to have a general store because it allowed me to split test different products, and it also allowed me to it allowed me to, once I found one product, I could kind of build off of it, right? And right now I'm in the process of finding more winning products so I can add to my store. Once I see that consistent cash flow from those products, I want to stack something on top of those products, which is going to be an upsell. And that's kind of my game plan for now until I learn more, until I find out more, until I get more insight. But my game plan is really, and that's the reason why I like the general product, because it lets me just kind of go out into the marketplace and just really put any product in my store without violating the whole niche specific thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me personally, I found it a lot easier you doing general. And as far as consistency, the consistency would be, I would say, as far as making sure that that you're promoting, that making sure that that you deliver the products, making sure you have like a system on fulfilling those orders, making sure that you can continue to figure out ways, either through finding out different apps or picking up training that gives you that extra edge on how to better engrave into your customers' minds how consistent you are, making sure that they see you through ads, making sure that you respond to their questions before they can even think about them, and things like that, and so forth and so forth. It's kind of hard to do that when you're just a one-man person in the very beginning, but eventually I think the vision for both of us and for a lot of people who get into this is to have this entire thing running on its own. So consistency, make sure you're consistent with that. And then as far as establishing trust is very simple. I mean, I think Shopify has given us that kind of that leeway to be able to create a store that people trust. A lot of people trust Shopify. So as far as trust and stuff, there's many ways that you can, there's many ways that you can create trust. Whenever you're running your ads to people, which I got to get better at this. There's sometimes people are asking questions they're asking questions, and it's good to always respond to them, because some of the questions that they have may be really just a question. Maybe they already placed their order, or maybe they just have a question about something before they buy. So just be attentive to the questions that they put on the post, on the ads, because that's like your customer giving you feedback, or the person who's going to become a customer. So make sure you answer them and do your best to do that. A tip that I'll give you is that if you're going to create a general store, it's better off that you create a fan page, one fan page for that general store, because what's going to happen is it's overall going to be a lot easier for you, because there's going to be, if you start creating multiple fan pages like I have, and people buy from those fan pages, sometimes when people have questions, they ask questions to that fan page, and then sometimes you're no longer on those fan pages, and it's not like you're living on those fan pages every day. So you can quickly get a lot of questions all over the place and all over these fan pages, versus if you just have them all under one roof, one fan page, one store. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I'm getting a lot of questions now that people are asking me from different fan pages, and I'm just now like, oh, I didn't even know this person asked the question, and it's like kind of annoying, because it's like, damn it, like, so now I just created one fan page. It's called That's Dope, which is my store's name, and I'm just gonna run ads through that fan page, because I think it's gonna be a lot easier. It's probably gonna save me a lot of headaches when it further down the line.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so that's one thing. And as far as sale process and oh, nice, another sale came in, I think. Damn, dude, I can't wait to see like 20 of them come in one shot. That's gonna be cool. But yeah, so as far as sales process, you're good luck, man. You're good luck. Every time I talk to you, a sale comes in.
Are those actually like live sales, or are they just like on a rotator, like to just show up randomly so people will?
So no, the one that you saw is a live sale, but these are this application rotates the sales. Like, you see this one right here, it said 39 seconds ago.
Yeah,
that actually just happened while we were talking. So
okay.
Yeah, so like it'll rotate the sales that are coming in now, like right now. But then, like, for example, this one, you see how it has no time underneath?
Right.
That one happened a while ago. So like, it just pops up like that. But you know, that little app is called, that happened a long time ago, but this app is called Notify Me, which is social proof, right? It shows people that people are buying off of your site. That happened a long time ago. So, damn it. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So there's this thing called recommend. I'll show it to you now, and you probably already have it, but I'll show you how it works. So on Amazon, whenever you buy something or whenever you're looking at something, on the bottom, if you scroll, it shows you other related items to that, or other items that customers have bought with that item. So Recommendify does kind of like the same thing. So if we go on my store really quickly, on the bottom, it basically says the top sellers, right? So it shows you Vegeta, Piccolo, right, Rocky. But if let's just say I go to let's say I go to Dragon Ball Z or something, and let's just say I click on like this Goku shirt, and on the bottom, right, it's gonna recommend similar products, right? So what this does is that this actually increases the add to cart. You have a higher chance of people adding something else to the cart. And even when I add this to the cart, right, on the bottom, it's going to say customers also bought. Hi, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right. So how do you get that timer and that quantity on there of what's left in stock? Is that another app too, or?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time? How do you get the timer and what was that?
Yeah, the timer and the quantity of items left in stock.
Yeah, so that's actually an application. It's called Purify, and you can either have a timer or you can basically tell people how many of the items you've sold. Um, I like to go with the timer, and then every 60 seconds it shows them that one item has gone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it kind of like gets it's false scarcity. Key, like it allows you to like actually like let me just click on it so you understand what I'm saying. So like this is a timer here, but I also have I've cookied in the timer. So like, oh my god, it's so annoying. It's gonna happen again. Hopefully not. But you see how this is cookied. Like if I keep refreshing it, they're still gonna see the same time. They're still gonna see the same seconds. They're gonna see that happening. I'm gonna change this actually to 60 seconds because I found out like there's something else that I need you to download. It's pretty cool. It's called. Is it on here? I'm not even sure if it's on here. I don't know if it's an app or what. I think it is, but anyways, it's called Hotjar.com. So Hotjar.com, what it does, it basically shows you a live video of your customers on your page, on your website. Pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah. Let me tell you an app that somebody else told me about that does the same thing. Let me see here.
What is it called?
I'm looking it up real quick. Let me see.
Yeah, for sure. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
just
okay, cool.
I'm trying to look up what this app was. Lucky Orange.
Lucky Orange. That's what it's called?
Yeah. It says it has a function where you can watch a video stream of customers live on your site. It actually
Nice,
kind of
nice.
shows like a heat map, kind of like where people are clicking on your site too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, you know what's so funny? I have that app in my Shopify store, but I still haven't gone through it. Like, what I did, I was on this webinar, and someone was like, "Oh, here, these are all the apps I use," and I was like, and he's like, he made a lot of money, and I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna download all of them." So actually, I see it here, but I haven't even gone through it. So I'm gonna look into that actually.
And then another one that he mentioned for email marketing is called Klaviyo. K L
Clavia,
A Klavio.
nice, nice, dude. Thank you.
I need help, but I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah, man. I need to. That's what's cool about Shopify. It's like a little Pokemon, like it's constantly evolving your store. You keep downloading these apps to it and stuff like that. So so yeah, brother, we kind of covered everything. I think the most important part was really getting down, understanding the metrics of your Facebook, and then also kind of really diving into like kind of taking the model of Amazon using the application Recommendify, and really making sure that you can cross sell to your customers. Does that make sense,
yeah, definitely.
dude? So you saw how easy, fast, how simple a sale is. Like I basically showed you everything that I'm doing up to this point that's making me sales. So, dude, I mean, I'm excited for you. And when do you think you're gonna make your first sale? I mean, your first sale is always the best sale.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm hoping to do it planning on doing it in the next couple days. I just need to populate my store with products, which I've already got a
Yeah.
lot saved. Um, I've got a lot of them saved in my Shopify app. Like they let you basically categorize what you want and put it on boards. Just kind
Nice.
of as
This
product.
is hold up. This is from the application that you bought from Chase.
Yeah, yeah, Shopify app.
Wow, that's so
It
cool,
literally
bro.
it just takes a couple seconds to find a product. You click the little
Show
the
me, show me. Can you show me real quick? Can you show me like a
yeah,
live
yeah,
example?
yeah, definitely.
Sweet.
You see my screen?
Let me see. Yep, I can see your screen, brother.
Sweet. Okay, so what I'm going to show you here are boards, and these are some boards in the store. Some T-shirts and toys. But like here, like you can just drop products in here, and like these are all the products here that I just started to gather. Just all
Smart.
kinds of different things. But
Ah, dude, this is freaking awesome.
like when I go to AliExpress, right? Like you're gonna be blown away by this. This is so cool. Let's say I'm looking for Dragon Ball Z or something.
All right.
So like let's say I want to like another cool thing is like this will tell you which ones have the e-packet.
Wow.
And you can actually turn on and off like the ones you can turn off the ones that don't have e-packet where it just shows the e-packet products.
Yeah.
But like say I want to grab all these, but I don't want to put them in my store yet, but I just want to grab them all real quick to save them. You just hold down your command. You hold down your command or your control key.
Yeah.
And you just click them to open new tabs with them. And then you go to the actual product. Let me go to a better one here. Okay, let's say this one here, right? I click on this little Shopify app, Google Chrome extension.
Okay.
It grabs all the stuff. And then like I've got it set to mark up the price from AliExpress to mark it up 50% and to do the compare at price a certain amount. above that. And basically, like,
Wow.
I can come in here and say, okay, I don't need this image here. You know, I can just exit out.
Oh my God, bro.
I could do save for later, or I could send it directly to the Shopify store.
And it puts it into your Shopify store.
Yeah, like I'll do
Click
save
on more
for later right
options.
now, because
Okay,
then it'll
click on
put
where
it
it
in my
says more.
Shopify app.
Okay.
So now it's in my Shopify app. I can edit this stuff. I can edit the images. It's got an image editor built in.
What? What does the image
Like,
editor do?
Let me show you real quick. Pretty sweet. Like, you can crop, you can add effects, you can put frames around it, you can adjust.
Oh my God. Can you put free plus shipping from there? Free shipping, like, you know, the wording, free shipping?
Yeah, text.
Yeah.
Let me see where text is. Yeah, text.
Oh my God, are you kidding me right now? And you can even change the fonts.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's freaking insane. Wow. What? Change the font. Change the font. Oh, snap. What? What? Oh, my God, dude. I've been going on Canva and doing it manually.
So yeah, then you just click apply, and
Dude, that's so badass, bro.
then like you can adjust all the color and the sharpness and everything. You know, like the warmth.
Wow, dude, that's so badass, bro.
You can make
So
everything
badass.
kind of pop. You know, you can make it pop.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Basically,
That
you
looks
just
mad. That pops.
save it after you're done, and it'll update the image in here. And let's see here. I'm not sure why it didn't exit out of it yet.
Maybe it's already saved. Yeah, it's already saved.
So,
dude, that's awesome.
So from here, I can send to Shopify, or I could save for later.
Wow, dude, that's so sick, bro.
And here's what's cool. It's got the original product info here that it grabbed from AliExpress. So the price was $10.91. I have it set to mark it up by 50%. You can edit the description and the variants. You can upload your own images. But
dude, that is so badass.
Another thing that's cool, like I could send to Shopify right now if I wanted to. Or I could just say save for later. And let's say I want to create a board. Let's say I want to add this product to my toys board, right? So I just go add to board.
What do you mean by toys? What do you mean by toy? What's a board? Like a collection?
It's kind of like Pinterest, like a collection.
Oh, okay, got it. Now this is a
so
board
I made one
in
called
your
Toys
Shopify
and
app?
one called Yeah, this is in the Shopify app.
But not in your Shopify store.
It's not in the store yet, but I made a board called Toys and one called T-shirts. So like if I want to add it to Toys, it'll add it to Toys, and then if I go to my boards and click on Toys, it'll have that in there.
Oh, that's pretty cool, bro.
And then then I can just come back in here and edit. But if I want to send to Shopify, I can. I'll just go ahead and do it right now and show you.
That's so badass, bro. Oh, dude, this is gonna save me so much time, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like I spent all weekend going through all the training and everything for this.
Wow, dude, this is perfect timing, and you wanted to wait like 2 more weeks. It's perfect, bro.
But yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
If I go to products in here.
Oh, it's already there, huh? Damn, look at that, bro. That's so sick. Look at that. That's so sick, bro.
But yeah, back in here, you can do if I go to
didn't you Didn't you say
This
you
is,
can? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, got it. That's what you.
this
Got
is
it.
where I
Got
can
it.
tell it how much to mark it up. If I want all my prices to end in 95 or like 99 or something,
That's freaking awesome, dude.
then the
Oh,
compare
yes.
at price markup, it'll take this price and it'll bump it up by this much.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Wow,
can
that's
pick your, and then if you want to put the custom note in here, do not put receipt in the package. You could do that all right here.
Oh, nice, nice.
Select e-packet when available if you want it to automatically do that.
Wow. Wow, dude, that is freaking badass, bro. How do you fulfill orders? You said that you can fulfill orders really fast.
Yeah, I don't have any to fulfill, so like that'd be kind of difficult to show. But basically, what it does is it goes through and you basically like do it through the Shopify app. You click on fulfill, and it'll open up AliExpress, and it's like you're watching somebody go in and click all the stuff for you.
Are you freaking kidding? Now, can you
And
do
it
this
does
if you
it in
don't have
just
a?
like it does it in about like 3 or 4 seconds. It's crazy.
What, dude? That's insane, bro. Now, do
You
you have
actually
to?
see
Do you have to?
you actually see the mailing address and everything change right in front of your eyes.
Wow, dude, that's freaking awesome. Now, my question is, do you have to do it through the phone, or can you do it through your desktop?
What do you mean?
Like, for example, like if I want to fulfill an order using the Shopify app, can I just use the app through my desktop, or do I have to do it through my phone?
I'm not sure if you can do it through your phone to begin with. I think you might have to use your desktop.
Oh, okay, that's fine, dude. That's awesome, dude. I'm gonna be on it. I'm actually not gonna fulfill these orders, the ones that I just came in today. I'm gonna use that Shopify app and see how it works.
Yeah, and there's different levels of it. The one that has the image editor and all that with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you have to buy like the second level to be able to fulfill the orders. But
Got it. How much is it?
works. It works with AliExpress for now, but like if you get like the ultimate package, which that's not, I didn't get the ultimate one, but if you do, like they're going to integrate it with eBay and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I'm not using eBay right now, so I'm probably not.
I'm not going to use eBay until I get this, down, like, but basically like the ultimate package, like lets you have multiple stores.
Okay.
But at this point, I would just go up to like the level 2, the middle one.
Yeah. How much is the middle one?
It is, and here's the thing that they didn't tell me like when I bought it is you have to buy the basic level first, and then you have to upgrade it after that. So it's like 67, and then after that it's like 197 after that.
Oh, okay, so it's gonna cost you around like overall like $200 or more.
Yeah, overall.
Got it. That's kind of strange, right? You would like, why not just buy like the second one? But I guess it's part of the funnel.
See, and that's what I did at first. I just, like, the guy that told me about it, he sent me the link to get the second one off JVZoo.
Yeah.
And so I did, and then like it wasn't letting me do everything that I was supposed to be able to do. So I sent a support ticket in. I got a hold of him. I got a hold of Chase, and Chase was like, "Oh yeah, he was supposed to buy the first one to begin with, and then upgrade." Once I did that, they refunded me my first purchase, and then like I just redid the whole thing again, starting with the first one, and just upgraded it, and it worked.